We're trying something new here at our church over the next number of weeks. We're doing what's called a Friday forecast for the weekend worship. So let's start. First of all, just want to remind you that our last series that we just finished up last weekend was called Big Faith. We ended that series on something called Pivotal Circumstances. If you missed that message or even some of the other messages, they're all on our website. And I know that I've already gotten emails and some comments from within our church family saying how much they've appreciated this series. And you may really find some of these messages challenging and encouraging for you as well. Well, that was last weekend. Well, what's coming this weekend? Well, this coming weekend is Thanksgiving. And as everyone's probably looking forward to meeting some of their family or connecting with some friends and whatnot, we just want to remind you what's going on here at the Journey Church. One thing that we're doing is been kind of fun. Over the last few weeks, we've been doing a thing called Journeys. It's a play off of the idea of a selfie, and we're out getting people to take their smart devices and photograph themselves with some other people who are connected with the Journey Church. We have had now over 200 journeys submitted to us. You can still have time to do this if you catch this before the weekend. Just email your journey picture with someone else from the Journey Church family at journeys@onthejourney.ca. Now, speaking also of other things going on this Thanksgiving weekend, we just want to remind you that Saturday night, we did an experiment moving our Saturday night 6 o'clock service over at our Brentwood campus. Well, we're bringing that back here for the remainder of our ministry year, and this Saturday night is going to be at the Allison campus. And so if Saturday night service is a good time for you to come worship because of your schedule, love to have you show up here at 6 p.m. Also, speaking of Thanksgiving, of course, is our Thanksgiving offering. Now, again, we usually have about what we call 4 big seasonal offerings a year, and Thanksgiving offering is one of them. And so, again, we're excited about what our targets are for our Thanksgiving offering. We are giving money to our Youth Alpha initiative that our Next Gen pastor is giving leadership to. She just told me this past week, actually, one of the youth, and Youth Alpha has already started, has already made a decision of faith in Christ. And we're just so excited when we see youth being engaged as they consider what it means to put their faith in God. Now, again, another thing the Thanksgiving offering is going to be going towards is our big outreach event in November when we're inviting Mike Gartner, Hockey Hall of Famer, to be coming in, and we're hosting that on a Friday night, November 14th, and we're also having a breakfast event with him on Saturday, November 15th. And again, just keep that in prayer and plan to attend and bring those people who love sports and love hockey and a chance to hear this person who has attained great success in hockey but also has a deep faith in God. Now, we just want to remind you too that speaking of our Thanksgiving offering, that our general finances, over the summer, basically all of our reserves that give us some margin to play with when summertime giving is low, basically we've used that all up. But I've been really encouraged just these last couple of weekends. We've had some great general fund offerings, and to the tune of $11,000 and $10,000 respectively. If we can be hitting that fairly consistently, then that just gives us again the breathing space and margin to carry out all the ministries and to support what we're doing here at the Journey Church. So again, just want to encourage you, and to use a phrase from one of our messages, bring your 5 loaves and 2 fishes. That's what God asks us to bring, and then we need to trust God to do the rest. So again, thank you for your generosity and consistency in that. Well, just as I come to an end on this little Friday forecast, I just think about these empty chairs. Every once in a while I'll come down into our worship center and pray over these chairs, recognizing that each chair represents a person, represents a life, represents a soul. I think of this empty chair. This is your empty chair that's waiting to be filled by you, and this one here is waiting to be filled by a friend or a family member or a fellow worker, someone that that you need to say, hey, why don't you come and hear and experience God in a community of faith called at the Journey Church. So again, looking forward to see you this Thanksgiving weekend, and that's our Friday forecast.